the mast is going to go up next week, hopefully, because we've got somebody coming into the yard that's going to split the crane with us.
That'll be exciting. So back to the question at hand. What are we doing here?
Well, we have a whole list of stuff to do, but I thought we would probably try to put our rudder back together on the inside today.
Okay. 2 years ago, we purchased a hurricane-damaged boat with the dream of sailing her around the world. Together with our kids, we've been learning, laughing, and working to make this dream come true. This is the story of our adventures on a sailboat named Spoondrifter. A little nippy today?
A little nippy. Yep. I don't know why it's like 65 or something. What is it? Let's see here. 63. But the wind and the rain.
It's been a while since we've been at the boat.
Well, I don't know if it's been a while, but it's not been super regular.
No.
It's like we come by for an hour and it's raining or something, and it's like...
Well, what are we at? We're at the end of January.
Almost.
We got sick, had quarantine for 2 weeks.
Yep.
So that kind of took a real big chunk out of this month. So, and then it just took a lot for me to get back to working. It was like work one day and then be
work for an hour.
And then be exhausted.
You know how it is. You know, if you've been kind of in bed for even 4 days in bed, just trying to overcome something, and then you get up and go to work or something for the day, it's like 2 hours knocks you out. It's like, yeah. I'm done. I gotta go back and lay down.
And quarantine in our little tiny trailer, there isn't a lot of space to move around and do a whole lot.
Yeah, I think we got through, what, 14 of the 25 Marvel movies? Okay, so I like to watch movies when I'm lounging around.
Yes, he does. He does. So we're back here, and what are we going to do today? Because the weather's nasty, so we can't put the vinyl on the side of the boat.
Well, and because the rest of the rigging now won't be able to be here until Monday sometime. So I can't re-rig the stuff on the mast. But hopefully the mast is going to go up next week. Hopefully.
That'll be exciting. So back to the question at hand. What are we doing here?
I thought we would probably try to put our rudder back together on the inside today.
Okay. It's kind of a disaster.
Yeah. Yep.
So we'll put that back together.
Yep, and I'm debating on whether we want to clean that and paint it. What do you think?
No.
No. She says no.
It's a lot of work.
It is a lot of work. Much easier to clean if it's painted, though.
I think it just needs to be washed.
I think it's been washed.
No, I don't think we've done anything in here. I didn't say it was clean. Being attacked.
Attacked by the lid.
What's that?
Generator parts. So here's some old 5200 I found on the boat. I know we have a love-hate relationship with 5200, but how old do you think is too old?
I don't know, how old is it?
March 5th of 2004. 16 years might be beyond the shelf life.
This is one of our big challenges. We are constantly moving stuff from one place to another to be able to work on the boat. I can't even imagine trying to live aboard at the same time too.
Is there a place this can go out of the way?
These are things you were using for kneeling on, but do we need all of them?
So the question is, do we want to keep that? We probably don't. No, the solenoid opens the valve for the gas that allows it to flow to the thing. What else do you want to do in here?
If it doesn't fit, you can send it back. It's from Amazon.
Well, what does it say the dimensions are?
It doesn't.
I don't know. Okay, so how far do you want to go with this?
Clean it up. We're doing it, we might as well do it. Why is that back here again?
Because I've been using it.
These are just a few of the random conversations we have while working together.
Alright, I need a bucket for those.
Shims. We got plastic shims and wood shims.
They just don't have any purpose at all on a boat. They are not 316.
That just hurt a lot.
What?
Jammed that into my finger.
That has no place on a boat.
This?
Hand that to me. And this is a tire plug.
I don't think this belongs in your tool bag.
Well, no.
We'll just set them in that box. What are you going to do with these?
Well, I've got to keep them dry so they don't rust. Do we know where all of these handles are?
Okay, this oil thing
Put these in that
doesn't
back
belong in here.
where you can put it.
Does it go to the boat?
Well, that's what it's designed for, is for changing the oil in your generator.
Oh, I didn't know that. Ugh. Alright. I put the extra prop down there for right now.
Okay.
Well, how long did that take us?
Were you counting? I wasn't counting.
Alright, well, the next thing we needed to do was get a thing for this, right? We need to go buy something that's big enough
Yeah.
to put around this. But the problem is there's no room to move something.
Nope. But I think a big pair of channel lock pliers would work, and then be prepared to sacrifice them and like cut the handle shorter so that it'll fit in the hole. You know what I mean?
Don't get that grease on your pants.
That's not. Yeah, that is grease. Where's the paper towels? On again? Because I don't want to put grease on my nice rag.
We want to give a big shout out to our amazing patrons who have cheered us on and shared our ups and downs behind the scenes each week. Thank you so much. We forgot the thing.
That's big enough. So that'll fit.
Yeah, but will it fit in the...
Well, that's the thing, is I'm saying you might have to cut these off, but they're so far apart. Bad, huh? Man, you get old, your knees don't like you anymore. They complain and moan when you kneel on them.
I think you've just spent too many years doing wood floors.
Yeah, probably. Now this had 3 layers of packing material in it.
Well, we know it was leaking though.
Yes, a little bit. Why it was leaking, I don't know. But the question is, do we want to go one more layer? But I think that adding one more layer is a problem because, let's see how far down. Well, we know that the threads go to there, 1 inch. So 1 inch is to there. So I'm 1 3/16 inches on the threads. If we add another layer of this, we're going to start out with 1 inch on the threads instead of 1 3/16 inches. So if I go right across the middle with this stuff, that is 2 5/8. And I figured I had a maximum of 2 11/16. So it's a 16th shy. But the idea is as you crush it, it expands in width. So, do I have the right size packing? I don't know. I think 3/8 would have been too big. It would have been a full 16th too big. I wouldn't have been able to get the nut over it. My choices was 5/16 or 3/8 or like half.
All right, let's just do it.
Do it?
Do it.
Okay. That is too short. That is not good.
Now, do you have enough material? Guess you messed that up. If I want some help, what do you want me to do?
And I hang it over a little bit right there. That looks good. That's gonna work. And so right there, so I'll probably put the joint about right there. Okay. Alright, well we'll have to hope 3 is good enough. Yeah, I gotta get them over the shaft. The rudder has to be able to move, but you don't want water to come in either. Still moves pretty easy. So I don't think it's too tight.
Don't we need to put that on?
Put what on?
That thing that you just were playing with?
Yeah, at some point. What time is it? Time to go change your oil.
It's 3:19.
And this thing here has to go in. The problem is I need to tighten these guys up.
Okay, so what do I need to get you?
Let's look in here for like a number 13 or 14. I don't remember.
This won't work?
No, it won't. It will if I don't want to mind rounding all the nuts off. What is that?
14.
Let's see. 14 is perfect. So we'll just use that. I wonder if we need to clean that thing up, since it will not go in very easily right there. Okay.
Well, our rudder's back together.
Yep.
So now we need to figure out the
Power to the ram.
hydraulic.
We need to get the helm station in and fill it up with hydraulic fluid and figure out if we want to replace these lines or not. Because I really don't want to wake up in the middle of a passage somewhere to find we've lost our rudder and that the bilge is full of hydraulic fluid because our 40-year-old copper lines wore a hole through them somewhere. It's raining. Do we have anything outside shouldn't be? On deck?
I don't know.
Okay, well, that I think is it for right this second because we can't do the hydraulic until I put the helm station back together.
Alrighty. Well, one more thing checked off the list.
Yep.